Columba Aspixet by Hildegard von Bingen. In terms of genre, Columba Aspixet is a sequence. A sequence is a song of the Mass propers. Therefore, this composition is sacred. Columba Aspixet belongs to a type of song that was mentioned by St. Paul in one of his epistles, one of those types of songs that was actually defined by its performing forces. This kind of song is called a responsory, and it is sung by a soloist and a choir, perhaps because one seems to respond to the other. The form of a sequence is typically just as you see it here: A prime, B prime, C prime, etc. And basically, such a composition consists of sections that are repeated in a varied manner. A, and then a varied repetition of it. B, a varied repetition of it, etc. And the form is very easy to hear in these compositions because the sections of the form are defined not only by musical ideas but also by their performing forces. Let's create a listening outline that you can use to become acquainted with the form of this composition and to discern its sections as you hear this work. Above the podcast screen, you will see a blank table that you can use to create such an outline, or that you can copy into your notes and copy the following information into it. The first row of the table is for the section letter. The second row of the table is for the content of the composition, and the third row of the table is for the performing forces of each section. The section letters are as follows. The first section is A, the second section is A prime, the third section is B, the fourth section is B prime, and so on. You already have some idea of what each of these letters means in terms of the musical form, but let us review them. A refers to a musical idea. A prime refers to a varied repetition of A. B refers to another musical idea, one that is different from A, and B prime is a varied repetition of B. The form continues with these patterns. Now let us consider the performing forces for each of these sections. The A section is performed by the soloist. The A prime section is performed by the choir. The B section is performed by the soloist. The B prime section is performed by the choir, and the pattern continues throughout the composition. In terms of texture, this composition is monophonic. That is, it consists of one melody, and in listening to it, you will hear only one note sung at any one time in the song.